I think we last left off at the Santana, the SETI interview when Zany came home.
Fact. That was.
Y'all had the motion with that going on.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the tip of the iceberg type shit, cause it was on some shit like we was trying to establish foundation for Zany just altogether, and then build on that momentum. That being said, it gave us a time to fall into our lanes of where we wanted to play our part in the music scene. You know for a fact, me and Zany, we the two forefronts, but then we now trying to establish Day on his music shit.
Right.
You feel me? So with that, it was a trickle effect. It was a domino effect rather. Like niggas was pushing individually, and then we came together and was pushing as a unit, and that's still what we establishing. So much so, like now it's on some shit like me and Hank Dollars. It's our time to establish something, come together, and now push the shit the same way we was doing with the SETI. So yeah, bro, all together to tie everything in, bro. I'm just working. You feel me? Perfecting my craft and working, bro. Getting this shit in order so we can really make some things happen, bro. I'm tired of being in the range of everybody else. Let's separate ourselves.
Type shit, right?
You feel me? Let's do more. Say let's do more, right? I'm not gonna lie, this water got a nigga.
So after the interview that we had with the SETIs, you had the SETI project. Before we was talking about it coming out, boom, then that joint came out. So talk about the reciprocation you felt from that project.
I felt it was all love. I felt like we set the momentum. We set the tempo as far as coming together as a unit and really showcasing. And I feel like that's good to have like in the space of the towns, because a lot of times I feel like that's what we lack, unity. So just to see it amongst one group, I feel like that had a domino effect, like amongst the niggas that's in the music scene, that's pushing their shit, and it fake influence niggas to push more. You feel me? So
y'all not just anybody out here, you know what I mean? So like, it's a couple collectives doing their thing, but you know, you guys been having motion since, you know, the sports back in the day. If they watch the interview, they gonna know what's up with that.
You feel what I'm saying?
So boom, y'all went from there. Like talk about, you know, what keeps you guys together for the people who don't know how to hold together a clique, cause that be the thing. A lot of niggas get together and then boom, it's over with. You know what I mean? One man wanna. How do you go? What are some things that you realize? Cause I notice about you is like you like. I'm not even gonna say like the ringleader, but you the one that always like steps up when it's time to like make the move. Like whenever I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking to Dev. You know what I mean? Whenever it's time to make some motion happen, I'm talking to Dev. Whenever niggas saying the time, the place it is, it's Dev. You know what I'm saying? So like coming from you, how does SETI, MTE, you know what I mean? How do y'all keep that together so well?
I say, for one, everybody know they role, like, and it's never personalized. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I give you an analogy pertaining to basketball. It's 5 niggas on your squad, bro, that you playing the game with. A nigga can score 40 and still catch an out. But if everybody don't play their role, if niggas don't set up a pick and roll so that nigga can get off, or if niggas don't box out down low so a nigga can get a rebound, if everybody don't play their role, shit don't work. You don't get wins all the time. So that being said, we understand people, place, and personnel. Niggas know, okay, we can expect that from bro, and we gonna encourage bro to keep doing that because that works for him. And then we feed off of each other because we inspiring each other to be better in any aspect of which we work in. So now, on the music tip with the SETIs, like I said, we don't personalize nothing. Sometimes you gotta understand with us having vast variety of different characteristics and personalities, we go clash. And we even spoke upon that in the podcast. Like, yo, sometimes niggas will come at it like, nah, that shit whack, we not fucking with it. But the morale of being able to speak freely, not personalize this shit, and come to understanding like, yo, that's what we need to initiate to be better. That's all that we push, you feel me? Because we all strive to be great. So it's like, when you take your feelings out of this shit and you realize bro is either saying something to try to better you, or bro is saying something because he care enough to see you in a better light, nigga, we take everything with a grain of salt. Like, it's nothing. What can we do to be better, bro? Every step of the way. And that's it. That's how we treat it, bro. We don't personalize nothing, nigga. Let's get money, nigga. Let's get money.
Say that. So you went from dropping Steady season.
Mm-hmm.
Steady's is still doing their thing.
That's a fact.
Tan about to drop.
That's a fact.
They under development.
Come on.
You know what I mean? I see more call me's, you know what I mean? I see call me this, call me that.
Yeah.
I see the Steady's got something bubbling. I got my eyes up, but look, I'm nosy, bro. That's one thing I'm always telling niggas, but I'm nosy, bro.
Okay.
I play it quiet though, you know what I mean? Because I have to, you feel me? But
let me tell you the name of the game. It's called expansion, nigga.
Exactly, you feel me? I see call me's everywhere. What's going on with that, Dad?
Call me gang. Now the call me gang members are also the Seddies. But like we said, we gotta build that bridge. It's not just in the towns. These is my sons. These are my blazers from across that bridge. You understand? So it's like these is niggas in the city. These is relatives of some of the cities. You feel what I'm saying? So we're trying to expand. We're trying to grow as a unit and push as far as we can, because they have their own following. They have their own abundance of target audience. So if we bring together everything, nigga, the more the merrier. You feel me? So Call Me Gang is another set of the setties that we about to, you feel me, push and unify, bro. Simply put, like, gangsta.
Bet. Alright, so now I see you got something working in the works with Hank Dollars. Yeah, I had this one snippet. I heard that joint on the gram going a little crazy. I see the video. I see everything. Like I see the way things come into motion. Got the videographer, shit. Got the tapes coming out. Got the consistency. Like I see you creating a source for yourself.
First,
you know what I mean?
Let me say, shout out my son ATV. That's my fucking cameraman and all that. Shout out to my son Hank Dollars and all that. And yeah, nigga, I said like what? That's gonna be the name of the tape. You feel what I'm saying? So I want niggas to really tap in now, because you see it's getting warm. So that just mean we cooking shit up, nigga.
That's your season. You make niggas move. You know what I mean? You make niggas move.
And a lot of times too, I try to space it out. I give niggas the gritty, hard boom bap, fall, winter.
For sure.
Give niggas something, you feel me, a difference. Summertime, we go fucking turn up, party, drink, do say, and smoke mad weed. We're the bitches. I need all of y'all to tap in and tune into this tape. I said like what? Me and my son Hank Dollars, nigga. It's summertime.
So how long y'all been working on that project?
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time we're actually taking our time. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes, bro, the shit be so fucking organic. We'll be like, oh shit, that shit fire, let's drop it right now.
Y'all been going back and forth, you
know what I'm saying?
Been going back.
And pay attention. A lot of times we just made bodies of work. We haven't made a project. You feel me? Like we made singles and quick little features and shit like that. But we ain't make projects together. We ain't drop a tape together. So this is our first unified tape, and we go give y'all niggas a collective of flavors that y'all go expect to hear from niggas like us. You feel me? So yeah, mo, that's everything.
So when can we expect to hear that Hank Dollars and Def Gunna tape?
I say June and July.
When it's real hot.
When it's real hot.
Oh, y'all coming with vibes like that.
June and July, bro. It's gonna be one of those summers. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not one of those tapes that niggas is sitting back and we on our smooth melodic. No, this is turn up. This is get sturdy. This is bitches in the spot. They better shake their ass when they hear us. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of time, like, yo, bro. Yeah, it's all vibes on this shit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Say that.
That shit different.
So let's talk a little bit about the dynamic of the 845 music scene now.
Yeah.
Before we spoke about it, what was it, about a year ago maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I've been asking people this question over the past 3 years. How do you feel about the 845 music scene?
I think a lot of niggas is taking this shit a lot more serious because they see the potential aspect of what can come out of it. You feel me? Like, I think before it was saturated with a bunch of niggas that wanted to just jump on the wave, be a part of something that's growing, that's moving, that niggas can be in tune with. And now it's narrowing down to the niggas that's serious, and it makes it more of a quality realm. You feel me? Niggas is on some, okay, no, we got a showcase. No, okay, we not just dropping anything just for the hype of it. Niggas better be nice when they dropping this music. I think niggas is now taking their time to establish themselves as artists rather than just trying to be seen as a rapper. You feel me?
What inspired you to start your own business?
Shit. I say just talks amongst me and my step pops for real on some, how can we monetize this shit? Because a lot of times we seeing the saturation of rappers. We seeing a bunch of niggas do this shit, but what is the separation aspect? So now when it comes times of talking amongst things to incorporate, you gotta think, okay, label. You gotta think, okay, you are the business. Let's sell yourself. Not in the sense of like selling yourself or selling your soul, but
right.
no, monetizing you as the product because you are the forefront of the business. So that being said, just incorporating plans that separate me and my family and everybody involved in the mission to establish me as an artist, you feel me? Gangsta.
So talk about the name of the label and how it came about.
Boom. So now the name of the label was Tom Sawyer Records. Now the origins, I'm not gonna lie, I run deep, but that's a conversation I wanna feature with my step house too, because he got some knowledge on that. But long story short, yeah, it's just the understanding of putting in that time and getting everything that you receive out of that time you put in the work, you feel me? So Tom Sawyer Records is just a understanding of niggas that put in time and grind for what they want type shit, and me being a forefront of that representation, you feel me? Like I said, I'm trendy too, so I always try to lead by example, set the trend for real. So with that being said, yeah, nigga, that's everything that we establishing and pushing and monetizing as we go. You feel me? Because niggas is really touching bread off of that. I want to be the good example of what it is to really make something out of your craft. Gangsta.
What were some of the challenges you faced when starting Tom Sawyer Records?
Really paying attention to details according to what to incorporate to jumpstart a business. A lot of times people have plans and goals, but then they don't have a plan of action. So it's like, alright, yeah, you want to incorporate this, but do you now have the knowledge do you now have the knowledge to incorporate shit, or do you now know what it takes to withhold your business? You feel me? How do you draw in your target audience? How do you now playing the factors of establishing yourself as a boss within your own business? So yeah, I think that was the hardest thing, just acquiring the knowledge and applying it. You feel me?
How did you manage to overcome those challenges?
Resilience, simply put. My drive to want to be better is out of this fucking this comprehension. So I don't even think like me not seeing success in it to be a thing, because I'm gonna push until I see it. You feel me? So resilience, bro. You feel me?
How did your experience of growing your first business prepare you for starting Tom Sawyer Records?
I would say my lack of experiences was giving me my advantage in a space of not being fearful to try things to establish my business. So to answer that question in totality, I'm building experience as I go, and the shit that I see that works is everything that I build on top of pushing my business. You feel me? Like, yeah, it ain't nothing to it. Live, learn. I think a lot of times fear is what hinders niggas' progression. So yeah, just going through that shit and try. You feel me? I feel you.
Oh no.
Yeah, niggas is blowing mine. Nah, we about to go holler at them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
What makes you pick a song to put out?
A lot of times in the beginning, I used to make music to cater to the audience or cater to what I thought people wanted to hear, and now I feel like that hinders the organic process. So that being said, as of recent, I go for vibes. I go for feeling. Like if I'm content with that body of work, because a lot of times I'm crafting so much so that I'm not just putting bullshit together. I'm putting thought into it every time. So if I'm putting together a body of work and I'm feeling it, that's everything I'm gonna believe and go with it, stick with my guns and really push that shit. And then when I receive the positive feedback, that's everything that's full circle and encourage me to make more. You feel me? Shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm cold as shit because it's water.
Yeah, like that. Let's talk a little bit more about the Gunna process. Is there anything new that you added to this style that we getting ready to hear between you and Hank Dollars?
Yeah, this shit, yo, I'm not gonna lie, this tape is very elaborate. I'm not gonna hold you, cause a lot of times I feel like niggas is so familiar with the smooth talk, like the slow down boom bap. Like this right here is it's that up tempo, upbeat, like it's a party vibe. So my approach on it is not your traditional tape that you normally hear from me. So yeah, this one is a fun tape. It's all vibes. You feel me? A lot of times too, like I feel like I used to take away from what I could display because I was trying to craft my shit to the T. This right here, I'm allowing myself to express a little more in ways that I ain't showcased before. So yeah, this tape gonna be very elaborate and fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of different flavors and shit.
What did you learn about yourself throughout this process? As an artist,
I really learned I could do whatever the fuck I want with this shit. And a lot of times where I doubted myself, I showcase a lot more in the doubt. You feel me? Like, boom, imagine. Niggas now understand or resonate when they hear me on some auto-tune shit. But niggas don't know, like, me and my first auto-tune song was Shoes with Hank Dollars. You feel me? So it's just a lot of shit that I reference and what I came from to now, and it's just like, yeah, nah, I learned I could really do whatever the fuck I want with the music shit. You feel me? And that just helps my creative process, cause I'm like, alright, whatever approach I want to take, I could really do that. You feel me?
so talk about the Boss Don EP.
Yeah.
What was your motion behind that? Like, what was the motivation behind the Boss Don EP coming out? What was that about?
Boss Don EP was really on some to reference my natural bop. Like, again, like I feel like niggas, of course, try to introduce to the world what they mostly identify with. So Boss Don is that for me. You feel me? When niggas want to be like, yo, what is Dev like on a regular? Or what can I expect from Dev Gunna on a regular? That's my signature tape. You feel me? Boss Don references all of my qualities. It gives you a understanding of just my demeanor, my bop, my everything. Well, tap into that. That shit is special in there. Niggas, you gotta listen to that like more than once. I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas open their ears. You feel me?
So who else could we see Dev Gunna working with this year?
I think that's something I gotta work on too, cause I feel like a lot of times I be hindered to the space of just working amongst my group. So yeah, I've reached out to Johnny Bree. I know you worked with her recently.
She goes so crazy.
She's fucking tough. So I wanna get involved with her. Who else? I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all would make some fun music to listen to, bro.
That's what I'm saying, Mo. Like
y'all, I would really like to listen to y'all doing crazy shit, crazy ad-libs, expressing real vulnerability and shit.
It's a lot of vibes.
That happened.
I can't think of enough. Shout out to my son EI from the Yak. You feel me?
How'd y'all link up with that? I saw that going on.
It's all love on that side too, because a lot of times, like niggas be, you feel me? Niggas politics or whatever, but it was just love with the strength. Like, nigga, I fuck with what he got going on, he fuck with what I got going on, and niggas be on the same frequency at all times. So it was just on, so yo, bro, let's tap in. Boom. Straight like that. I see he had motion on his side. Niggas know we got motion on his side, so we was just on some real recognized real, nigga. Let's tap in. We was even supposed to shoot a vid, so that's still in the works. Down the line sometime we get in tune with that, but wow, shout out to my son, yeah. For the guy. For me.
So what are some things that you notice that keep you going? You know what I mean? Because a lot of artists, they kind of like, you know, they lose traction with this stuff and get lose sight of focus. Like what are the things that you see working for you that are motivating you to keep going for us?
Myself, I think a lot of times people look for outside forces to keep them going. My self-determination and motivation is all that I strive, or that keeps me striving, because I strive to be the best version of myself. That being said, like, if I feel like I'm making great music now, nigga, 5 years down the line, nigga, my shit will be phenomenal. You feel me? If I'm monetizing right now on a minor scale, nigga, down the line, nigga, I'ma monetize even more off of passive income on some putting words on a beat, you feel me? Like before this, bro, my whole career path was different, nigga. You know, nigga, we was hooping. Niggas was ballers, like, so it's like, it's just crazy all the what we could put into fruition and really make an outcome out of. You feel me? So, wow.
Are you one of those artists that, like, you know, a lot of people have stuff planned down the line? Like, what are we gonna see after the Hank Dollars collab and stuff like that? You know, I feel like you one of them artists that consistently drop. You must have a lot of shit in the tuck. You know what I mean? So, what could we see after the whole collab situation? Are we gonna have like the Def Gunna era where it's just Def Gunna going crazy?
You know that. Like a lot of times too, I just be trying to give niggas a showcase variations, variety. So, yeah, when me introducing that, I said like, what if niggas? Depending on the reciprocation of that tape, bro, I'ma give niggas, I'ma feed niggas that vibe until the summer, because the summer is still a lengthy period. I'ma give niggas the collab tape. I'ma give niggas a second tape with that same vibe, just me. And then we gonna go back to the boom bap. Come the seasons, I'ma drop every season, and with every season we go change the vibe according to what season we in. That's what you can expect from Def Gunna. Every season this nigga go drop. Nigga, Christmas, I'ma have something. Nigga, Halloween, nigga, I'ma have some. Thanksgiving, nigga, I'ma have something. You feel me? Summertime, you know I'm here. Shit like that. So, yeah, gang. Everything.
Are we gonna get more work from the Setties?
Of course. Nigga, the Setties is constantly working. And like you said, nigga, fix the forefront, so I'ma set the tempos for the bros. Niggas know, like, okay, Def dropping, we gotta drop something. Zini dropping. They is cooking. My son Unc is in the works. My son Corner Store Bass, tap in, nigga, that's home team too. Yeah, niggas is really, come on, bro, we work constantly, consistently. So, man, that's everything we on. So, yeah, tap in. Tell niggas get in tune now before it's too late for real. What I'm saying, Def Gunna the boss done, nigga, 8.5, smooth rally, nigga. Bow.
So what else Dev got going on, man? What's up with Dev? You know, the music is the music. We know what's going on with the music now, but what's up with Dev Gunna? You know what I mean?
Shit.
What you got going on? What else going on? You got the record label. You got the music. Are we gonna have more parties from the Setties or what, man? What's like something? Like what it is?
We are now gonna start doing just fucking album release parties. You know what I'm saying? Just to scratch the surface of the shit that we are capable of. Because I don't know if y'all know, my son LB and my son Mark, my Boogie, niggas just had a little celebration for their B-Day and we shut the towns down. That shit was fire in there.
Movie.
Tap in, go look on my page, go see how that was.
I was in that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? King was in there, partying, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
that.
yeah, tap in. So, all that being said, it's a lot of things that we trying to just initiate and just get the town and people involved in. So, album release parties, we want to start just initiating just regular barbecues and shit with just vibes, just bring people together, showcase niggas can come together and it can be good times. And with me especially, see, I'm out here living single, nigga, so I'm outside really every day with my shit. For me, every day with my shit, just networking, talking, just vibing, feeling in love and just growing as a business and spreading all love as a unit, you feel me? Putting on, bro. That's what I've been on with Def Gunna forever. That's me, nigga.
Yo, so do you be paying any attention to like the little street politics that be going on in the city?
That's all my tax bracket. Like a lot of times I feel like niggas that pay attention to that or niggas that's involved in that, they ain't getting enough money to really be understanding of what this thing called life can provide. You feel me? I want to be the example that although yeah we truly involved, nigga, you gotta separate yourself sometimes if you really want to be different. Nigga, I'm different, nigga. Niggas can't tell me any different. So I'm gonna showcase that and lead by example. So all of the politics I don't even get into because niggas is not even in my range to even reach me. For me, simply put. Yeah, get money, nigga. If you ain't getting money, nigga, you on bad timing. That's the thing now. Fuck the block shit. That's easy. Like, fuck being tough, fuck all that crash out shit, that's easy. And we see niggas even fail at that. We see niggas fail at that. You can't even be the toughest nigga no more, cause this nigga shit is wacky. Get money, nigga. Let's see how many niggas can maintain and sustain an abundance of funds. and really talk like, yo, I'm a boss, I'm a don, because everything that I went out to say I was gonna do, I did that, and I maintain that on a consistent basis. That's what I'm gonna do, bro. I don't care about none of that shit. And niggas can't check me on nothing, because there's nothing to check me on. Feel me? Simply put. Oh, whoa.
Say that then.
Yeah.
Alright,
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that was a good answer, bro. Good answer. You know what I mean? I be asking niggas that just to see what they going. Some niggas gonna start going fucking okay. Some niggas, you know what I mean? Do what they gotta do. Hold it together. Somebody watching that gonna be like, nah, respect. Niggas in my comments gonna be like, real.
Come on. Like, I don't got time for that, yeah, bro. I got time for that. We did that already. We showed that a bunch of times. Too many.
Respectfully.
It's like, come on, what else?
Other than Def Gunna with the music, what are things we could see from Tom Surf Records, you know what I mean, as an entity?
So I'm not gonna lie, like, as an entity, we have our own website, you feel me, TomSurfRecords.com, and the services we provide, we want to help artists, up and coming artists like me, just gather they foundation and jump starting their career in the music scene. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have services or privileges like a marketing agent. We're gonna help you jumpstart your social media. Niggas is gonna help you get studio time according to certain shit you wanna establish, and we also provide beats. So if you wanted to build your catalog with us, amongst us, that's everything that you can go on the website and initiate, you feel me? And this is all provided to up and coming artists or anybody that just want to learn how to build their craft and structure their music career, you feel me? Me being a leading example of results from what we provide, you feel me? So yeah, gang, that's everything Tom Surf provides, and that's everything that we want to push and inspire other up and coming artists to initiate. Because a lot of times I feel like people get lost in the realm of thinking they gotta sign to a label. Nah, nigga, get your money independently, build your target audience, and amplify your target audience as an independent individual, and get your shit going. Look at G Herbo. Look at niggas like, you feel me? Like, it's a lot of examples that I can give you. So yeah, Tom Surf Records, my nigga, tap in. Gangsta.
Talk about how important it is to have, like, you know, an independent label.
I think the importance is substantial because in situations where labels front you money, because that's all they doing, is fronting you money, people get lost in the space of thinking they don't have to pay that back. When you're an independent artist and you establish a team and a structure, an infrastructure that funnels and directs all of your revenue or anything that you monetize and pertaining to you as an artist, directly to you as the artist, you monetize fully. So it's like you don't lose anything. You truly are working for self and gaining for self. You feel me? You don't have to sell your soul. You don't have to look to nobody for help, because you are the engine and you are the person that funnels all the way your revenue will come. You feel me? So independence is the key to this artistry shit, and that's why you have to have resilience, so you can see and believe in all the work you putting in to get what you want to receive. You feel me? So yeah, gang, independent artists, be that. Fuck all the other shit. I say this though, on a wise tip, like if you was looking for like a distribution deal, that's wavy too. Like niggas like A Boogie did shit like that.
I was just about to ask you that.
You feel me? He had
like, is there anything that like is there anything out there that could like level the playing field when it comes to like, you know what I mean, you switching over to that lane, like a distro deal, a pub deal or something like that?
I would have to further more education on all things that would be talked on, but I wouldn't be like good off of it. I just have to acquire what the fuck we talk about and acquire what we on. Like, what we talking about before I really sit here and agree to anything. You feel me? Because the niggas not about to play with me. So, yeah, but I would educate myself before I even sit down with niggas on that degree.
And also, like, you know what I mean, we should talk about how important it is to have people on the label that do that kind of work. You know what I mean? Because it takes the workload off of you. Like, speak a little bit about that.
Like I was saying,
because you wouldn't even in the right time, in the right situation. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even have to speak too much on the business. You know what I mean? That's what having an indie label is there for. Feel me? So speak about like having that,
like,
and the benefits of it.
Like I mentioned earlier, everybody has roles. So shit. As of recently, I just incorporated a manager, and I say this.
Fire.
You feel me? I say this, like, sometimes you have to really put your trust in a boss ass woman that knows what the fuck she doing and has experience in all of what the fuck she talking about. I feel like sometimes us as men be inferior to take knowledge from all people. You feel me? So that being said, nigga, I just picked up a new little manager. It's not official, but it's official. Shout out to Golden Eyes, nigga. This is my manager.
House of Rebels?
House of Rebels, nigga. Big shout out to T. For me, she is my creative director, motherfucking manager / second brain. Like, as of recently, she been so involved in just helping me solidify my vision and really pointing me in a direction of things to incorporate. So yeah, big shout out to T, House of Rebels, and everything that she got going on, Golden Eyes. You feel me? Yeah, so everybody plays a role. That being said, you gotta acquire your team. I just picked up a manager. There's marketing.
Why'd you pick Golden Eyes?
In the space of her resilience and what she showcased in her business, bro. Like, boom. For an example, I didn't know T from a hole in the wall, but amongst my gang, we popped out to a fashion show. And that was her fucking fashion show she put together. Nigga, I thought this was some whole other establishment. And the shit was A1. Niggas provided drinks, food, and baddies, nigga. You understand? That's a perfect setup. Now, we fast forward a couple of months down the line. Nigga, you know I went to Rampart High School. She had a fashion show and was incorporated in it and had me perform in the fucking school. This is the same school that niggas was trying to kick me out of, and now I'm performing in. Thanks to the works in hand of Golden Eyes. So in the space of me looking at somebody that makes a plan and now has a plan of action and then execute that shit, I'm like, no, that's somebody I need on my team. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how we got in tune, just off the strength of working and seeing and being on the same frequency as far as wanting to get shit done. You feel me? Oh, word. That's how that played out.
So how do you stay up to date with the latest trends and advancements in the music industry?
Well, shit, I'm a consumer myself. Like, a lot of times I'm scrolling on YouTube, I'm on your page and shit, watching your reviews and shit, seeing who the next best thing. But sometimes I be so locked in, bro, I don't pay attention to the trends. I am the trend. A lot of times I be so focused on honing my craft that I'm consumed amongst everything that I'm into. I'm consumed in the type beats or the type of shit that I wanna initiate in my artistry. So half the time I'm in my world and I'm in my head trying to structure up everything that I feel I can incorporate. But when I'm not on that and when I'm not in that focus, yeah, bro, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on everything as a consumer. You feel me? The word.
How do you balance the creative aspect of creating music with the business aspect of running a record label?
Boom. I feel like my creativity with the music just comes naturally, because it's everything that I feel. Like I said earlier, like whenever I approach this shit now, it's so fulfilling. Now, as far as the business creativity, the format is simple: be seen, get people involved, and be consistent to where niggas can be familiar with your craft. So it's no real extra thought as far as the business aspect. It's just a matter of amplifying everything that you once was on and being in the space to getting your shit seen to an abundance of people that'll fuck with you. Word.
What are some of the biggest challenges you face when working with different genres of hip hop?
It's no real challenge, bro. I think that's my superpower with the music shit, because I'm able to show a diverse of approaches. Like, you feel me? Like, it's really no challenge. A lot of times I just either hear some shit and I have to take my time, or I hear some shit and be like, okay, nah, that's not for me, and respectfully, that's not for me. So I stay in my lane of creativity, but I don't allow that to hinder me from trying or stepping out the box of approaching certain shit. So the shit come easy in that sense.
How has technology influenced your production and distribution processes?
Shit, nigga, we got one of the smartest phones in America. So I feel like my iPhone is everything that plays a factor in some of my creative processing. Sometimes, bro, I'll throw on a beat and I'll go in a fucking voice note, nigga, and start rapping. Come back to this shit, hear this shit, and write, fill it in. You feel me? Shit like that. So technology in the space of helping my beings create a process. Yeah, I utilize all the voice notes and everything that's on our phone already. So boom. Shout out to BandLab too, cause I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the apps that I utilize speaking on the technology and shit. Not gonna lie, I don't know if you ever heard that song I just dropped recently called Can't Feel a Thing, bro. I recorded that shit off my motherfucking phone, nigga. I put the beat on BandLab, made sure it was quiet in the room, and it's like this, nigga, with the auto tune off the phone, nigga, like, and I can't feel a thing, you feel me? So, shout out to them niggas BandLab. And I appreciate what y'all niggas is doing. Y'all making it easy. Y'all making it to where it could be no excuses for niggas to get their craft out. And I fuck with that. So I decided to tap in and
It's hitting for real?
that shit busted, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tapping into that song Can't Feel a Thing, nigga. You would think I went to make Mike Vision Studios, nigga. I'm telling you. Word.
What advice would you give someone who wants to start a record label?
I would say research, and find everything that you know will drive you to accomplish whatever you know you have to incorporate in your business. Because a lot of times people would think that, okay, I have a business idea or I want to start a business, and they think, okay, yeah, because I got this idea, it's just gonna work. Nah, brother, put that work in to make your shit work. You feel me? So that's why I said research, because there are a lot of things to incorporate to jumpstart a business, or a lot of things to maintain, or you feel me, to maintain your business. So yeah, research, bro. Do your homework, my nigga, because this shit ain't. You want to separate yourself.
What's the proudest moment in your career so far?
Shit, I feel like just me making an abundance of music and sticking to my guns. I feel like niggas be quitting because they be discouraged off of their feedback. Shit, I just relish in the fact that niggas continue to fuck with my shit. You feel me? Like, I like the fact that, right, I like the fact niggas is just tapped into my music and all that. So I relish in the fact that niggas expect to hear from Gunna when it comes to anything music. You feel me?
How do you maintain a positive and productive work environment?
I smoke a lot of weed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta have my mom right, bro. Like, if I'm gonna job, I'm an Aggie nigga, real life. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. So, kids don't do drugs, but nigga, if you grown, nigga, smoke that job, nigga, don't allow, nigga. Cause that's what I be on. Relax. Niggas relax.
What's next for Time Serve Records? Before we get out of here, the high tide getting a little high.
Everything, nigga, we go, everything, nigga. I can't even tell you, nigga, just watch. I want niggas to get into it. When you see this video, nigga, you should now be in tune and subscribe to Time Serve Records, because when you go on the website, nigga, you gotta type in your email. So once you see this, nigga, tap the fuck in so you can see everything Time Serve Records 5 years down the line, you right? Bow! You already know you here with your boy, Gunna, the boss done done. You can find me on everything, nigga. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google. For me, I'm here. You already know I want y'all niggas to tap into Time Serve Records, get in tune with all services that we provide. And you already know I was here with Say Let's Do More and have it for me with King with the A God. Get in tune. Bow!